craziest bastards I've ever met in my life. I love everyone.
Crazy bastard sons of wrestling back here at the Kimball compound. Now tonight TNA Impact Wrestling was pretty goddamn good. The main event with EC3, Drew Galloway, looks like he is definitely making that turn heel, Drew Galloway that is, after he snaps and takes out Aron Rex, who played an awesome referee tonight. You didn't even realize it was a big wrestling star like Aron Rex. And he played the part perfect and called it right down the line. No favorites. And tonight you also have the broken Matt Hardy, broken brother Nero, and the Decay finally have that face-off and the beginning of whenever brother Nero or Matt Hardy, broken Matt Hardy, and brother Nero decide to cash in their contract, that piece of paper. It's awesome. I totally dig everything that Matt Hardy is doing. It is awesome. What do you guys think, man? Delete chance at SummerSlam, delete chance at NXT TakeOver. Matt Hardy is doing something big in Impact Wrestling, and he is making an impact. Hell yes. So we get started with Bobby Lashley, the champion, who dropped a couple belts last week, but anyway, he comes on out to commentary to watch this battle royal on who's going to face him next week, because Billy Corgan says he will defend his title next week, and Bobby Lashley did not have the power to do whatever the fuck he wanted. So anyway, Bobby Lashley very, very confident. Pope leaves because they had their little feud there a while back, which that was awesome. I totally dug that. And Bobby Lashley is a beast, and he's also set up for a new match in Bellator MMA 2 months away. So that guy has been doing it hardcore for a couple years now in TNA as champ or a major player, kicking ass over in MMA all at the same time. This guy's a beast. Anyway, we got we're down to the end here in the Battle Royal. Eli Drake's still in there. He's got some really nice saves. Not Kofi Kingston stuff, but pretty nice. And he finally does get eliminated. So we're down to Moose, the Miracle, Mike Bennett, Jesse Goddard, which is Bobby Lashley was putting over during this match. Jesse Goddard actually has done very well the last few years. He's came in as what's-her-face's boyfriend, and anyway, he has done a really good job. Great freaking body. The dude's jacked. And Eddie Edwards. And so we get down to Jesse getting eliminated. So you got Moose and Eddie Edwards. Eddie Edwards goes for a Hurricanrana, and Moose goes to throw him over the ropes because he caught him. And the Miracle, Mike Bennett, sneaks up from behind. His buddy, his dude from ROH, flips them both over, gets that #1 contendership for next week against Bobby Lashley for the TNA Impact Wrestling Championship. Wow, talk about a stab to the goddamn heart. Moose is pissed, and this happened backstage a little bit. They're in the back, and Moose is just livid, ready to just snap. I hope this turns into a feud. Hell yeah, it'll be awesome. I'm sure it'll happen. Then we have the broken Matt Hardy comes out, holds his contract, the piece of paper. Brother Nero comes out, and he's there to work, to wrestle, and because his services were not needed tonight, and Matt Hardy still does not think that he's completely broken. The Decay, they answer, they all cut promos. Crazy Steve, is this the first time he's actually talked on the mic? That's the first time I can recall him using the microphone, and he actually spoke clearly. So during this, Matt had a premonition. Who tried to abduct King Maxwell, and he's pissed, and they're going to, you know, suffer tonight because he'll eat them. I fucking love this goddamn Matt Hardy character. And did you notice all of this going on? There was no wrestling for it. So for a lot of fans to bitch and complain that we need more wrestling, this actually captivated a big moment of this show, which will lead into an awesome match, I'm sure, down the road for the TNA Tag Team Championships. And that's just the way it works with pro wrestling. So don't shit all over storylines and promos and stuff. Some people really dig into that because they think they need to. Guess what? This stuff is awesome, so nobody's really bitching about it, but you're building this awesome story, and it's working out awesome. And then we do have a match with Abyss and Jeff Hardy. Abyss is all about shit being beautiful, although he's covered in shit, it looks like. And they have done beautiful matches, though, in the past. Do not take that away. Those guys fucking rock. Jeff Hardy and Abyss have some of the greatest matches in TNA. Hell yes. And anyway, plenty of outside ring shenanigans. Crazy Steve, we're finally notified he's the one that was in the premonition. He gets bit, his ear bit off. This is Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfield shit. And yeah, and he's laughing the whole time, so that makes it even cooler. I like the whole thing. This is awesome. And Jeff Hardy hits a couple twists of fate. He goes for, to climb the ropes. Brother Matt bitches about being a spot monkey and all of that, and yeah, this is true. And then Black Hole Slam here at the end after Jeff Hardy fails to pick up the victory. And this was cool because Matt Hardy comes in after and explains why he's done all these crazy things, and it's cost him this and that, health and injuries, and this match now tonight. So he's teaching him and he's breaking him completely, and I totally dig this whole storyline. And Jeff, he goes in and out of this broken character, back to Jeff Hardy. I mean, he gives Matt the whole Jeff Hardy logo like he's giving him the finger, but then he goes back into the broken Nero, and he even started to have the accent like Matt. So this is really cool, and these guys are having a lot of fun, and it's awesome. Then we have Sienna versus Marty Bell versus Madison Rayne versus Jade versus Allie. It is what it is. Kind of a shit show, and there's a baton that gets brought in, and accidental fucking knock to Sienna from Allie, and then a kick brings the baton to Allie's head, knocking her out. She falls on top of Madison Rayne. Jade comes in, boots Marty Bell, and 1, 2, 3. Allie is the new Knockouts champion. She's unconscious the whole time. I totally dig that part. And she plays the dumb, stupid girl, and yeah, it works out in her favor here, and she's so excited. And then her backstage interview, they're like, oh, what's Maria gonna think of this? And she's like, oh. I like the facial expressions, and we find out what happens next week. I've read some rumors. I'm not gonna spoil anything here if you haven't watched the show or read the rumors, because none of us have watched the show unless you were there live. And if you were there live, comment below. Was the show kick-ass? How was the atmosphere there? Then we've got the fact of life dummy. Yeah, Eli Drake is kicking ass, and the X Division comes out. The whole roster. They got the belt there because Bobby Lashley vacated the title, and they all got their eyes on that title. And it turns into a brawl. Dummy. Yeah. I totally dig it. Way better than that friggin' Mr. Anderson segment that they were gonna roll with. Thank God he quit, split, and Eli Drake, that's just a fact of life, is badass in TNA. So I hope to see more of Eli Drake, and he plays a fucking awesome heel, so totally cool. And the main event, like I spoke of, Aron Rex played that special guest referee, and he did it so goddamn good that you didn't even realize that he had a superstar as the ref. He blended in as a ref, he called it right down the middle, he just, and being a character that jumps off screen, this is kind of hard to do, and he did it perfect, just awesome. And they had to keep reminding you that, which made me think about it. Holy shit. Josh Matthews was like, if you haven't noticed, Aron Rex is in there calling us right down the line, and he's doing a really goddamn good job, and he did, and that's for real. These guys, wow. The Celtic Cross on the steps. EC3 bangs his head off the friggin' side of the ring, and let alone the steps kick both their asses. He's bleeding from his ear, EC3. We got a couple exchanges of finishers, kickouts, and even the 1%er up the middle ropes. That was pretty goddamn badass. Drew Galloway is turning it up a notch, but in the end, jackknife pin, EC3 victorious, going on to Bound for Glory for whoever's champion at the time. It could possibly be Mike Bennett. or Bobby Lashley. Most likely Bobby Lashley, because that guy is a monster. He's a beast. Yes, Brock Lesnar, he's a beast that could probably go toe-to-toe with you. And, guys, TNA, Impact Wrestling, it has been good, awesome, and you cannot miss these episodes. Hell yeah. And if you do, dummy, yeah. That's the way I look at it. Guys, it was definitely enjoyable, the show. Leave your comments down below. What was your match of the night? It comes down to two, really. And who do you think is going to be the new X Division champion? If you haven't read spoilers, leave your comment down below. Some others do know who will be. And where would you like to see this X Division go? They did speak of how this used to be the heart and soul of TNA. So can we bring the X Division back up to snuff? The tag division looks like it's, you know, steaming up. Definitely Matt Hardy, Brother Nero, the whole thing, and Decay. You're going to have other tag teams that follow in their footsteps, and they're going to make that badass. And there's a possibility you might get the Dudleys back, or just Bully Ray's fine with me. That would be really goddamn awesome. So guys, drop your comments down below. Hit the thumbs up for a badass show of Impact Wrestling, and I will catch you next week.